So the call handling modes can be changed several different ways. They can be changed with a click of a mouse on the PC, obviously. They can be changed with the mode button on the phone. There's a website you can do it from. There's a voicemail prompts you can do it. But you can also control it. Again, this is an Outlook feature in your Outlook calendar. So if I go into Outlook and I look at my calendar, I want to set up a meeting at 10 a.m. I can actually come in here and set up my appointment at 10 a.m. if it would let me. And then I could actually say, okay, it'll give me a tab that says call handling mode. You change the call handling mode. When your appointment starts at 10 a.m., it changes your call handling mode for you automatically. And at the end of your meeting, it'll give you a screen pop saying, you're currently in a meeting mode. Would you like to change back now, yes or no? So it doesn't just blindly transfer you back. It looks for that input from you on your desktop. Now, if you send that invite from your calendar out to multiple people and they accept, it will change theirs for them as well. So you can have that, where it does everybody's, which is a nice feature. All right, so that's your call handling modes, which this is a great feature. And one of the things I want to point out real quick as we go through the demo, I'm going to show you some advanced features. And I want you to see in a meeting mode, I put a note in here. So in a meeting mode, you'll see where I put a note that says in a meeting from 1 to 4. I'll show you where your operators or your administrative assistants can see that note, as an option as we go through the demo. All right, any questions before we start making and taking calls? To make a call in the system, it's real easy. First initial, space, last initial, first name, last name, company name, extension, doesn't matter, it'll search on any of those for you. You'll notice the green ones, that's because they're on the ShoreTel system, nobody's on the phone, they're all available. Then you'll notice down here there's one that's grayed out. Well, that's because he's in my Outlook contacts, but I can pull all my Outlook contacts into my quick dialer using this tool as well. And from there, again, you can do searching by company name if you don't remember the individual's name. It could just be, whatever company you want to call. And then when that company comes up, you can see all the contacts for that company listed there in that quick dialer, which is really nice. Just click on the one you want with your mouse and it calls them for you. So if I wanted to call up Kenny, for example, I just type in his first couple of letters, click on it with mouse, and it makes the call for me. I'm going to mute these out so we don't get that lovely feedback. And now we're on a live call. So myself and Kenny, we're sitting here, we're having a conversation. We decide we want to add somebody to the phone call. So you'll notice these little buttons out to the right-hand side. I've got a hold, transfer, conference, hang up. And remember that routing slip that shows where the call went? Well, there it is in real time and how you can see where all that call has been routed. But let's go ahead and conference in somebody. If I want to conference in Charles, I'll just type in his name. There he is. I can blindly bring him into the conference call. I can consult with him before I bring him into the call, or I can intercom him over a speakerphone, and he doesn't even have to touch his phone. He can just say, hey, I'm busy, get with me later. And then I can disconnect and go back and carry on my conversation with the other party. So it's up to you. But today I'm just going to blindly bring him into the conference call. All right, so now we've got our three-way conference call going. You can see all three of us are on the phone here in the conference call, and you'll be able to tell in your phone as well. Now, if myself and Kenny want to keep talking without Charles, I can simply go over here to Charles, highlight it, go to where it says drop Charles. Charles is no longer part of that call. You know it because it shows you he's gone on your PC as well as on your phone. And now he has dial tone in his ear, and Kenny and I are talking in private. A lot of times people used to hang up and call each other back, right? Because you didn't know they were sitting there on mute listening to your conversation. Well, that kind of goes away with this system, which is really nice. This happens to all of us. Come on. I know it has to me. All right. So if Charles calls us back, I can see that call coming from Charles. See the little toaster? It pops up in the bottom right hand of the screen. From here, you can answer, send a voicemail, or I can simply just say, hey, Kenny, hang on a second. I got another call. Double click with my mouse. You'll notice it put Kenny on hold. That's what the little music notes mean. And I'm now talking live with Charles. If Charles is like, hey, man, I know you hung up on me. Can you get me back on the conference call? Sure, why not? Right mouse click, go to conference. We're all back on the conference call. That's how easy it is to move around the system. Transfers, conferencing, parking page, everything works the same. Our parking page, you don't park it to a zone. You park it to that individual's phone, and then they can go to any phone, hit star 13, and pull their extension and pull their park call down. So they don't have to remember a park zone or anything like that. Now, I've got things to do. I'm going to let Charles and Kenny carry their conversation without me. I hang up. They stay connected. They continue their conversation without me, even though I was the originator of that conference call. All right?